Hello, my name is Aaron Hikes, and you're watching Relationship Identifier.
I love you 1, a 2, a 3, shoo-be-doo. I love you 4, that's more than I can afford. And I can tell someday that I'm gonna say the truth. I love you 5.
Here's our first couple. Meet Jane and John Doe, a nice couple in their late 20s who have been solidly married for 3 years. They think their relationship is healthy. Let's see what our experts think.
So, how many hours a day do you spend together?
Well, maybe 4 to 5 hours a day?
I think I'm gonna interview you guys separately, okay? So, what do you do in your free time?
Well, I mostly just hang out with my best friend Jake. You know, he and I are really close. We're like brother and sister.
I see. So I hear there's a best friend in the picture. How does that make you feel?
Well, at first I was kind of skeptical of it, but I've grown used to it because I trust her. Now you've seen the clips, so let's see what our expert thinks. So Doc, what's the verdict?
I think that this relationship is healthy. It's great that they get their own free time so they don't rely on each other too much. I also love how they lack jealousy. This shows that they have lots of trust and don't get unbelieving easily.
So for our viewers, what would you recommend on how to start a healthy relationship?
Well, I would say that don't start talking about deep conversations until later in the relationship. Because if you start talking deep, that means that later on in your relationship, you'll start running out of things to say. And also, to gain lots and lots of trust in the beginning, because trust is the main fundamental on a relationship. Now I'd like to interview the best friend, okay? How would you describe your relationship with Jane?
Well, okay, so she's super hot and I love her and I know it's gonna work out someday. Trust me, I read her diary and I watch her every day. I know. Trust me. I love her and I know she's gonna love me someday. Just trust me, man. It's gonna happen.
Well, I would say you're not in love with her, but you're infatuated with her. Because it sounds like your feelings for her are very shallow and not deep like love should be.
Now let's meet couple number 2. They've been married for a few months and known each other just under a year. Let's see what the doc says about their relationship.
How much you guys argue per day?
About 5 to 7 times a day. It just depends on how much he ticks me off.
Are there any reoccurring arguments?
Yeah, all the time. He tries to bring up old stuff and that gets me mad. So we get in an argument about that old stuff.
I think I have the perfect video for you guys, okay?
Howdy viewers, does your relationship look like this? If so, then I, Kent Rogers, am here to help you end that unhealthy relationship. Step 1. Talk to someone that is not your partner. Talking to someone outside the relationship will give you important feedback about the situation. Step 2 is moving out. It is vital that you remove yourself from the situation as soon and as calmly as possible. Step 3 is break it off. It is very imperative that you sever all contact to avoid complications in the situation. This has been Kent Rogers with How to End an Unhealthy Relationship. Thank you for watching.
I've been walking around trying to figure out why I am feeling all the feelings that I'm feeling now. And I got more on my mind than I have got on my plate. I love you 1,